The Celtics lost to the Rockets last night and have now gone 2-4 in their last 6 matchups. Meanwhile, those Milwaukee Bucks, they beat the Kings last night and remain in sole possession of the top seed in the East. Shannon, you've been big fans of both of these squads. What was the more significant outcome last night?
Man, why you do this? Why you can't just give the Rockets credit? I mean, the Rockets...
What did I do?
Because the Rockets, Jalen Green had 28. Jabari Smith has really come onto his own. Jabari Smith Jr., make sure I get the junior right, is coming into his own. He had a double-double, 24. Jaylen Brown had 43, but they lost. They struggled from the three-point line. Jason Tatum could not find a rhythm last night. But this was about the Bucks. Giannis was sensational. He took the game over in the third quarter, Skip. 46 points, 12 rebounds. Chris Middleton looks to be getting his rhythm back. He dropped 31. Brook Lopez had 23. But see, what you're trying to do, you won't tell people at home, Philly lost by 28 to the Cavs, lost by 19 to the Thunder, lost by 10 to the Magic. Do you know that the 76ers are one of 2 teams that have lost to a team that was an underdog by 13 or more points, and they lost outright to the Spurs? Your team did that.
Do you know what the Celtics have done? The team that you have loved all year.
Still in second place.
As a double-digit favorite. They are 8-6 this year. Their 6 losses as a double-digit favorite are twice as many as any other team has as a double-digit favorite. Twice they have now lost as a 13-point favorite, once at home to Orlando. They've lost twice to Orlando at home, and now once at Houston. Houston didn't even have Şengün last night, who is their 6'11", 240-pound postman, and they pounded the Celtics on the board 48-38. I have never seen a so-called good team with so many bad losses as the Celtics now have. I've never seen a player who gets rave reviews as a potential MVP, and I love Jason Tatum off the floor. He just has too many what happened games where he just disappears. He shoots 2 of 10 from 3 last night.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you happen to catch the end of the game, but if we could see what happened with Jason Tatum, well, it's worse than that. The play before, there's a potential turnover. They've got Houston on the run because Houston's they're 16-52.
Oh,
here he is. The ball's out of bounds, and he tries to go hero ball to Jaylen Brown and throws a behind-the-back cross-court pass. Jalen's free for a layup, but he tries to go behind the back, and he throws it completely across court, and Houston's able to track it down. You can't do it. And then the final play of the game is he makes a great move. It's a blow-by, and he goes up and under. He's free to the rack, man. It's just a layup, and I think he was shocked that he got that free. He's a little late with the layup off the glass, and he missed it.
He missed the bunny, Skip.
Okay. This is Jason Tatum we're talking about.
We saw Patrick Ewing miss one of those in the playoff game. You remember?
But this is now, these are these guys. And to your point, I thought Giannis was sensational through 3 quarters last night. But that was a significant game because I thought that the Milwaukee Bucks just had more adults than the Sacramento Kings had last night. They got some grown men who know how to play basketball. The Kings needed that game for the scar tissue. But did you see what Trey Lyles did at the end of the game?
He shoved.
Yeah, he wouldn't take anything from Giannis. There's
what he shoved Giannis for? Okay. Giannis ain't do nothing.
Giannis hooked his arm and tried to pull him with him and trying to turn away from him. And it had been a very physical contest. If you see this here, he says, oh, you want to jack with me? And Brook Lopez had gotten hit in the eye earlier, and he was not happy already. And they get up in each other's face. And Trey Lyles shoves him in the face and got ejected. And I think the Kings loved it that a veteran player like Trey Lyles, they haven't had that kind of attitude. And did you see what Mike Brown said after the game?
They can no inch off anybody.
Yeah, we're going to take nothing off nobody. And it started with Trey Lyles. I love the way the Kings play.
Yeah, that was unnecessary. Okay. Trey Lyles needed to be suspended for a game. He had no reason to do what
he'll be suspended for a couple of games.
Okay, because he did what that was Giannis.
No, he will be. But I'm looking at this box score, and I'm thinking, you know what? I thought the Kings played just about well enough to win. It took Giannis Herculean, right?
He did.
And did you see what young Herder did, as they call him, Red Velvet up there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he was letting it go. He couldn't miss from 3. In the fourth quarter?
What did he make? He made 5 out of 6 in the fourth quarter.
Everything he
Yikes.
threw up. But you look, I mean, think about it. I mean, one team scored 43 in the fourth, the other team scored 36 in the fourth.
Okay, it was a shootout, but Milwaukee right now is a little mentally tougher than Sacramento. But I think that was a significant game for Sacramento because they keep announcing their arrival. And I think that was still, even though they didn't pull it off, they didn't win it, they played well enough that they're still announcing to the West, we are serious business.
Yeah, but Skip, you can't give up 80 points in a half and expect to win, first half or second half. And you let the team shoot 58% from the floor, 45% from the three. Yeah, you're probably gonna lose, Skip. You're probably gonna lose.
Okay.
But you're right. That day, I mean, De'Aaron Fox is crazy. And so, I don't think people realize just how good Sabonis is. Skip,
Well, he triple-doubled.
He damn near always triple doubles.
23, 17, and 15.
15. And he leads the NBA in double doubles.
Wow. Yet, he was, I'll be the first to admit, he was no match for Giannis on the other end of the floor. Okay.
You got to build a wall.
Okay.
No one man. We saw him destroy DeAndre Ayton. And I'm not saying DeAndre Ayton is Bill Russell, but one man is not going to stop Giannis.
Yep.
Basically, it's a team effort, and then you hope they can miss some shots. But if Chris Middleton is going to come back and find his rhythm like this, Skip,
He did.
you're not beating. Come on.
He made 5 threes.
And Giannis was 6 or 7 from the free throw line last night.
All right. All I know is that very recently I watched the Philadelphia 76ers go into Milwaukee and beat Giannis and
Man,
company.
Giannis went to Philly and beat them.
Well, I saw it happen. This was just recently.
So you
That
want
was a long
to
time
put
ago.
some doing it right now?
Well, I told you, I got the Sixers. I got my pride on them. In what matchup? To do what?
I don't care.
Okay, you doing just to get to the finals?
Boston Sixers or Bucks Sixers.
Okay.
Sixers not beating either one of
All
those
right,
teams.
I got due on the Sixers to win the East, but you got to put the same due on one or the other. You got to pick your
I'll
poison.
take the Bucks. I'll take the Bucks
Okay,
right
you take
now.
the Bucks.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take the Sixers over the Bucks. Okay?
Got him.
For 5 cases. I haven't backed down all year, and I'm looking better and better.
No, you're not looking
Yep.
better. I mean, look at the Bucks, 49 and 19. And they've been doing a lot of this without Giannis. Giannis has been out, been playing.
You realize Sixers are about to catch Boston? Well,
Don't
so
matter.
you're off that Boston bandwagon.
No. I told you it's going to come down to Boston and Milwaukee and whomever have home court. I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to stick with the Bucks because I believe Giannis. And you want Embiid.
I want
You know
Embiid.
he's going to miss game 4 or 5 with a tummy ache.
No, not this time.
Yeah.
No, it's a new guy.
Eat one of them old cheesesteaks in Philly.
No, he's got this. He's better than Giannis.
I love
Bigger.
it.
He's just
5
bigger.
cases.
Stop it, Skip.
Bigger,
Yes,
stronger.
he is bigger. He'll stop that. Now, don't do that. Don't do
got
that.
it.
Don't say that man better than Giannis for
I
real.
got this for real.
Oh, my
This
goodness.
is going to
player
be
in
fun,
basketball right
gentlemen. It is my favorite time of the regular season while the pressure's on. We'll see who's right. All right. Still to come this morning, though, on Undisputed, did one of the best running backs in the NFL just burst onto the trade market? Let's discuss. He's a friend of Undisputed. That's next.